And I'm live. Hello, everyone. Hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Newsflash Disney. I'm back. I took last week off for a different reason than I originally planned. I originally was just gonna step away for a week just to take some time off. As it would happen, I came down with a cold, and so it turns out I needed the week to still rest, but get better. So I'm still dealing with a little bit of a cough. But I thought I would still go live. Let me see. So I'll give it a couple of minutes. Anyone's coming in, I've got a poll up there that relates to one of the stories I'm going to be doing tonight. And partly because I wasn't feeling well this week, I don't have quite as many news items tonight. And also because there wasn't that many. There wasn't, I kind of, maybe I was feeling more picky this week. But anyway, there's always something happening at Disney, which is, you see that on the bottom. So anyway, hope that you are having a good evening. Yesterday was Labor Day here in the U.S. I know I've got some friends in Canada that come in. And yesterday was the U.S. Labor Day. And it wasn't, just kind of seemed like a regular Monday to me, to be honest. But hopefully it was a good day. It was a pretty good day. Otherwise, it just didn't seem like a much of a holiday necessarily. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and start talking about some of the Disney news. This stream might be a little shorter because I don't have as many news items. Hello, Dawn, the Hitchhiking Bones. Welcome in. I've got 12 items that I'm going to be mentioning. And right now, as I may have to do a couple times during the stream, I'm going to mute the mic because I need to open the airwaves by way of a cough. So give me 1 second. All right. And Mandy Adams, welcome in. Great to have you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the news. Item one that I thought was really awesome, even though I don't usually talk a lot about new merch because there's always just so many or so much of it coming out. There was a new droid introduced at Walt Disney World. The new R2W50 50th anniversary interactive Star Wars droid is at Walt Disney World. It was found at the World of Disney store in Disney Springs, and this is from Walt Disney World News Today. The price on this is $114.99. It has the same Bluetooth capabilities as the ones from the Droid Depot in Galaxy's Edge, and it is compatible with the Droid Depot, the personality chips, and the accessories. It is shaped like a standard R2 unit, like R2D2, but it is sparkly white with royal blue and gold accents, i.e., the colors of the 50th. It includes a blue and gold colored remote control. And then on the box, it's got a little background of the droid. And according to the box, because the box is always right, R2W50 serves members of the royal house on Naboo, just like R2D2 did. So, so once again, that was found in Disney Springs at the World of Disney store. Sounds like a fun addition. If you've got $115 to spend on that, go for it. Second item, actually the next couple of items. The next three items have to do with Walt Disney World annual pass holders. The annual pass holder merchandise or merch discount is temporarily increasing this fall on September the 14th, which is a week from tomorrow, through October the 14th. Hi, Tina. I'm sorry you're having computer issues, but hi, Tina, and hi, Chuck. Great to have you in here. The discount for merchandise is temporarily increasing from 20% to 30% this fall. It's available on most merchandise at Disney-owned and operated locations across Walt Disney World property. And of course, you got to present your ID and your pass in order to get the discount. Another discount, this is the third item I have tonight. The Walt Disney World annual pass holders are able to save up to 25% on rooms at select Disney World hotels this holiday season. It is available on stays for a max of 14 nights. Their advanced reservations are required for this, and it will be available most nights starting 10/23, October the 23rd to December the 25th, aka Christmas Day. Hi, Brian. Welcome in. And the fourth item tonight is there is a... Oops. Okay. I missed a word here. I'm glad I know what I meant to say. Well, there's a new complimentary Walt Disney World annual pass holder magnet being released this fall. And unlike previous magnets, where the pass holders have to go to Disney to pick up the magnet and get in a virtual queue to pick it up. This will be delivered to pass holders' homes. And so that will be fun to get that in the mail. The new design and the release date has not been announced yet. So we're waiting. Number 5, we have a buffet. There's a buffet returning to Disney World at the Tusker House restaurant in Disney's Animal Kingdom. It came back. I didn't write down when it came back, but it came back with the setup of family-style dining, and starting on November the 1st, it will be switching back to buffet style, and the menu will be available soon. So it's another returning to normal. All right. Here's our weekly crazy people at Disney story. Item number 6 tonight. Man attempts to surf in the water fountain at Disney Springs. Apparently, he thought it looked fun. This happened at the fountain in front of the Lime Garage. If you're familiar with Disney Springs, the Lime Garage, you come out of the Lime Garage, you come down the stairs, the escalator, and there's a pretty fountain there. Apparently, it's so pretty. Apparently, it looked appealing to go surfing. And the speculation in the article is that this was for social media attention. I mean, duh. So, anyway, that, no, Tina, you cannot make this stuff up. There's just people. Now, the article didn't exactly say, but I can guess this man was probably banned from Disney. I would if someone surfed in my fountain. So anyway, item number 7, let's move on to better news. Another buffet is returning to Disney Junior Play and Dine at Hollywood and Vine at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And that has currently switched back to the buffet. And that is a character breakfast. And I didn't write down all the details. There were prices and everything. And but that is now a thing. The buffet has returned to Disney Junior Play and Dine at Hollywood and Vine. He might have been smoking that, Brian. He might have been. He was definitely not in his right mind. Let me tell you. Okay. So item number 8. Let's continue with item number 8. Item number 8. Now, we all know, hopefully, we know that Walt Disney World is currently in the middle of their 50th anniversary celebration. Their 50th celebration, most magical celebration. And hi, Diana, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Walt Disney World has now officially announced the end date And my chat just did a weird thing. Okay. Probably, Don. They probably need to start putting up a sign. I don't know. Or start hiring extra security people. But now, formerly, Walt Disney World announced that the 50th anniversary celebration will end in March of 2023. They have now officially announced that the 50th will end on March 31st of 2023. Now, there's no details yet on what will stay, what kind of shows or entertainment or things that will stay and what will be discontinued. They have said, though, that the lights on Spaceship Earth will stay, while the other beacons of light or beacons of magic will not be staying, presumably. So anyway, we'll have to see what stays and what goes and what happens. And if you all will bear with me 1 second, I need to cough again. So bear with me 1 second. All right. Welcome back, everybody. So tonight, my item number 9 is another program, another thing that is returning to Walt Disney World, this time to Epcot. Is the cultural representatives are returning to Epcot, and this has happened over the past few weeks. That is the actual people from around the world who serve, we'll say, are positioned in each of the countries, in their respective countries. For example, Mexico will have people from Mexico, and then China and all the other places. And so it just adds that extra level of authenticity to the experience. And so that I'm really excited to see that. Jonathan Chong, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Item number 10, although item number 10 I am saving for last. I'm going to skip to items number 11 and 12 really quick. Item number 11, which is technically now item number 10, there are some character updates at the Animal Kingdom, this place. Some character changes. So, some meet and greets have returned to Dinoland USA for Donald's Dino Bash. Donald and Daisy has returned as a meet and greet, and also Chip and Dale has returned as a meet and greet. And they are in dinosaur-themed outfits. Donald and Daisy are in these colorful dinosaur themed outfits. Chip and Dale are in dinosaur onesies, very cute. The flotillas, or the floatacades, um, as I call them affectionately, have changed a little bit. There's a new DuckTales flotilla featuring Launchpad McQuack and Scrooge McDuck. And then the one I'm really excited to see, hopefully, it features Russell and Doug from Up. Bear with me, guys. All right. I'll get through this. I've still got a bit of a cough going. It's not as bad as it was, but it's definitely still there. So I wanted to mute while I'm doing that. So that's an update. And item number 12, I'm just going to mention, didn't write down specific details, but huge. Coming up this weekend is the D23 Expo out in California. And this is when they essentially have all the announcements. They make announcements about things that are to come within the company, the parks, Disney Plus. Disney Plus Day is actually on Thursday, and that's the 8th. And I mentioned that last week. There's two shows that I'm personally very excited about coming to Disney Plus, and that is the live action Pinocchio movie, as well as the behind the scenes Obi-Wan show. Let me go back and see what that is. Let me see. The behind the scenes. Okay. Anyway, I can't find what it's called. Someone knows. It's a behind the scenes show about the making of. Oh, here we go. Obi-Wan Kenobi, a Jedi's Return, making of documentary. Also coming to Disney Plus will be Thor: Love and Thunder, as well as a new series, Cars on the Road. So that's all coming Thursday in 2 days. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Welcome in. So D23 is happening this weekend. There'll be all kinds of announcements. I've seen several channels, people, individuals making predictions, about what they're going to announce. I'm not going to participate in any predictions. I think we just wait and see what we actually get, because Disney likes to do what Disney likes to do. I'm sorry, guys. Give me one more second. Okay. So Mandy can't choose between Garden Grill and Cinderella's Royal Table. I can't personally give any, I don't really have any experience, but it looks like Tina has a comment there for you, Mandy, and I would and that actually, what Tina is saying, Mandy, in reply to you, kind of lines up with what I've heard, although I've not been to either of The Garden Grill, or Cinderella's Royal Table. But anyway, so for the big finale tonight, my final news item is, and this relates to the poll that I have in the chat. Let me see if anyone has voted. I've got 3 votes for no. The question is, have you ever been bothered or pestered by wildlife while at Disney? Okay, I've got all kinds of votes coming up. Well, maybe it's this chat, because I switched over to what's it called? YouTube. I went over to YouTube in the other window. And the question is, have you ever been bothered or pestered by wildlife while at Disney? I can't put a vote here on my own poll, apparently. But I would vote yes, actually. And let me read. Let me read the story. The item is, squirrels cause trouble for Walt Disney World guest. There was a squirrel, which I actually have to cheer for, because the squirrel was after a turkey leg and the American Adventure. The squirrel knocked over a guest soda trying to get to their turkey leg in the American Adventure. And there was a little, there was a video clip of this whole situation, and it was quite hilarious. It is serious, though, because it's kind of been created. The problem has kind of been created by guests through the years, feeding the animals. But this particular squirrel definitely has great taste. I've been pestered in the American Adventure by the white bird that has the long beak. Diana says the bird's at Flame Tree Barbecue. Is that the same kind of bird? That little white bird with the long beak? I've been pestered by those trying to get my turkey leg. And if you'll bear with me, one more second. I'm sorry, guys. This cough. Okay. So they're not egrets, Tina. They're ibis. I'll put it in the chat. Ibis is what they're called. And they just swarm around. There's at least one, sometimes 2. Around. I've not been graced by the presence of a squirrel trying to get to my turkey leg, although I have a couple of, yes, Dawn put the link here. I've got 2 shorts that I did at Animal Kingdom where I was sitting outside the, where you exit entrance exit to Animal Kingdom, and they have, I guess it's the smoking area. They've got the trees, and they've got the seats, the planter, or it doubles as a seats. I was sitting there. I had purchased a little baggie of nuts, nut mix, trail mix. Hi, Mike. Welcome in. And I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, there was this squirrel just very close, a lot closer than I've ever had. And so I've got these, the video that Don put there, where the squirrel is just very close and no fear at all. So yeah. Oh, Kathy had some crows that wanted the French fries. Yep. The birds and the squirrels, definitely. And Mandy's right. Don't feed the alligators either. Oh man. Oh, Francisco, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. So anyway, the moral of that story is don't feed the animals, but I have to confess, that squirrel got a nut from me. I gave him one of my almonds. So I have contributed to the problem. So anyway, I will not do that again. I will try not to. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, that's all the news items I actually have for tonight. I had a few less of today because I wasn't sure how I would be feeling, and I have survived with a few cough breaks. Oh, Mike enjoys feeding the alligators. So yeah. Enjoy wrestling with those. I will just be watching if I'm ever in the area, Mike. I will just be watching when you do that. 1 second. Oh, thank you, Kathy. It's actually getting better. It's just because I'm talking. I've actually kind of been coughing about as much as I have been today. But I've been sleeping better at night. So that's good news. And I'm progressively getting better. So let me scroll back up and see what I'm missing. Giraffes and zebras are okay. Yeah, there's some, feeding experiences at, I don't know, Disney has them, zoos, different zoos will have, where you can feed the different animals. And, those are okay. It's just the ones that are not, they're not staff approved. So, all right, come back down here. So anyway, that's all the news. There was one item, I should have written it down. Had something to do with, I really should have wrote it down because it looked kind of interesting. Let me take a minute to try to find it. If I can't find it, I'll just talk about it next week. It has something to do with the Tron. Oh, here we go. Sparkling pavement. Let me just look this article up really quick. So they've been working on the Tron light cycle run in the Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland for a while. But they have added a fun element. Sparkling pavement. In the walkway going up to the attraction. Oh, they've got all these ads on here. Will sparkle and shimmer, perfect for the futuristic feel of Tomorrowland. So they're putting that into the pavement. It's going to be all sparkly and pretty, and it'll look cool. I will have to walk over there just to see the pavement, because as I've mentioned, I am not a roller coaster person. But I'll be interested to see kind of, there's a spot to kind of watch the cars actually going, and they've already been testing the attraction. Yeah. So then there'll be the when the train comes back, the Walt Disney World Railroad. That'll be fun to actually ride the train and see how much you can actually see from the train. There's also, I think they'll be restoring the pathway. There's a kind of a pathway between Tomorrowland and New Fantasyland. I think they are putting that back in when they complete the attraction. So that'll be fun. I know, Mike, I will not be going on that attraction. I will not. Mandy, what's D23? So D23 is the D23 Expo is it has traditionally been every 2 years, and it's the big expo where they make announcements as to what's coming to the parks, to the company, now Disney Plus. Basically preview of coming attractions. So that's the D23. Yeah, basically a Disney convention. And then that's the expo. D23 itself is, help me out, guys. It's kind of a club or a membership thing where you join, and I'm not sure what the benefits are of, or maybe I'm confusing that. A fan club. Thank you, Diana. Kind of a fan club. And so, but anyway, the D23 Expo is the big convention, and it's they're expecting to, we're going to hear possibly hear an opening date for Tron, among other things. Possibly more, maybe an opening date for the Moana attraction, opening dates for other things that they're working on. So it'll be a huge thing. There'll be a lot of next week, depending on, yeah, Diana, the benefit of that is that it's yet another way that Disney gets your money. And the Hitchhiking Bones, Don, yes. The expo is September 9th through 11th in Anaheim. Disney's is 23's a Disney fan club. And yeah. So next week, no doubt, I'm going to be having a summary. I'm going to try to summarize what's been announced at D23, but there are sources that will be putting out updates. Walt Disney World Today, WDW News Today is going to be on it. DSNY Newscast is going to be on it. Mickey Views. Those three sources I know. If you want to get even Disney themselves, I forget to mention that sometimes. Like Disney Parks blog or Disney blog. So Disney food blog. They are a good source. Disney food blog. Let me talk about Disney food blog for a second. Disney food blog. I used to pay a lot more attention to their tips and their information. And then I started following them on YouTube first. Then I started following them on social media. And as I did, there were a few. Excuse me, one more second. Okay. So as I was following Disney Food Blog on Instagram specifically, there started to be anti-turkey leg posts, which I was not a fan of. So I sort of stopped following them. If you continue to following them, I will say they are a good source of information, especially on the food side, but they also talk about other things, other tips and tricks for visiting Disney. I just made a personal decision to stop following them because they are speaking out against my turkey legs, and that was not acceptable. Yeah. So yeah, AJ doesn't like. I mean, I'm okay if someone will say they don't like turkey legs, so they not, But these were the post. The post had a picture of someone holding a turkey leg, and it posed the question: if there was one snack you wanted to get rid of at Disney, which would it be and why turkey leg? So, just very wrong. Just wrong. So, anyway, I don't follow them anymore. I do not follow Disney Food Blog again. So, let's come back to the poll. We've had 10 votes. 80% have not been bothered. 20% have been bothered by Disney, by wildlife at Disney, excuse me. We've got some more votes. I'm gonna leave that open for a second. In case there's anyone else. We've got 33% now with yes, and 69% say no. 31% say yes. 69% say no. And that's at the top of the chat, I think. I can't tell. Oh, you actually, I can tell. Anyway, so with 13 votes, 31% say yes, they've been bothered. No, okay, 69%. So anyway, I'm going to end the poll. Let me end the poll there. So you should, and here we go. Go. Okay. Oh, your first turkey leg was in 2013. My first turkey legs, when I really, the seeds of the passion that became planted in 2009, 2000 to April of 2009 to April of 2010. That's when I had my pass the first time. And I remember having several turkey legs in that year. And then that love just never went away. Well, anyway, thanks everyone for coming in and putting up with my cough breaks. Hopefully I will continue to clear up. I know I will. Thursday, I am going to be on for Once Upon a Turkey Leg. However, I am going to be, because I likely will still have a cough, I am just going to be reading one story this week, just so the stream is a little shorter, and so I'm not having to, put forth so much vocal effort. And then I'll resume two-story format the following Thursday. And then, of course, next Tuesday, there'll be more Disney news, definitely more Disney news with the D23 Expo announcements, and then whatever else. So we'll see you back then. Coming up here in a few minutes, the Hitchhiking Bones are going to be live at the top of the hour for a Hitchhiker Chat. Go and check them out and tell them Dean says gobble gobble. Oh, hey, Mike Wheeler. Anyway, hey, Mike Wheeler. It's a great stream. Ooh, he's going to go get ice cream and get ready for the bones. I am going to get some more water and get ready for the bones. And yeah, so take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Yeah, there's a few minutes if you want to go see that squirrel encounter there. Yes. So if you've been watching live, thank you so much. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much as well. What else? Yeah, make sure you pop the like. If you've liked the stream, if you haven't, you can do the thumbs down. To be honest, it's still a thumbs on the thing. But anyway, and I was going to say something else, and I forgot. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a gobbletastic night, and I'll see you next time. So until then, follow the happy.